Wow. Oh yeah, people. It's that time. In a time where television is programming you, social media is giving you all the shit that you don't need. Just remember, you always got the good homies. You know what time it is? You know who it is. Black Rod. To my left, I got the sickest, meanest, vilest Negro that I know. The good homie Phil.
What's happening, homies?
To his left, I got my favorite country cousin. He yearns too. It's a good homie, Mario.
Look our world.
Hey, he also got in the building Big Ruben on the ones and twos. Woo. And we also got the beige is one of them all.
Not that right.
Beige guy. The good homie.
It's a good homie collective in this.
The good homie Danny in the building. Probably just came from the golf resort with the whites, taking all their money, as we should. And dropped this motherfucker.
That was me last week. At least it's on camera.
Y'all killing me. My OCD be kicking in, but I had to suppress it. The liquor helps though.
Yeah.
Yeah, my OCD is. Yeah. But hey, we in here. How we feeling, fellas? Y'all look good. Glowing. Feeling good.
Yeah.
How was boys' days off, man?
My days off was good. Had a nice outing with the homies on Friday.
Did that.
And on Thursday, I went to church.
On Thursday? On a Thursday? What the hell was going on
I
Thursday?
went to the memorial. You know, it was Easter weekend.
What happened on Thursday?
That
was about to kill Jesus, and it was like, all right.
Nah, it was the Jehovah's Witness memorial service. It's like the same shit.
But how that work though?
You just go have like.
I mean, but what's the significance behind going on a Thursday? I'm really honestly
because it's not. I mean, for the most part, it's not in a way traditional anyway. So I feel like I ain't gonna say not compared to.
Hold on, this nigga use my paper towels.
This nigga's a fucking paper. Like, nigga can't use paper towels, dog. This nigga buy one roll of paper towel every month and swear that shit not supposed to be used because he ain't got no microfiber towels in that motherfucker. So everybody supposed to just wash their hands on one fucking rag.
I do
no,
got microfiber in the cabinet. Oh,
anyway,
go ahead. Yeah, my bad, bro. But yeah, on Thursday, Jesus will.
Yeah, on
Thursday should be the
Jesus.
day because, like I said, if he died on a Friday evening, then you only got Saturday. If he rose on Sunday, that's only 2 days, so it really probably should be Thursday or maybe Monday.
So on Thursday, he carried the burden of the cross,
And I think they mainly do it on Thursday because they still want to have their regular service on Saturday or on like the weekend. So they do like an extra service and not just dedicated to that for that week.
Who'd you go with?
I went with my wife.
Oh,
To the Kingdom Hall.
That's dope.
It wasn't at the Kingdom Hall. It was at the Hilton over there. Remember where
Hilton?
Buffalo? You remember where Buffalo Wings and Rings used to be at?
They had the Hilton back
in Lamar.
Yeah, it's a new seafood place over there now.
Now the one used to be on 360 over there on Lamar now. That juicy red seafood.
Yeah. That Hilton across from there.
They had hotels back in Jesus' day.
Nah, they say church is wherever you make it. Like church ain't nothing you build. You know, that's wherever you make it. You know, the building ain't really got nothing to do with it.
That's true. Let's have church in here. No, we're not. But
yeah,
your wife Jehovah's Witness too?
She was raised Baptist. But,
okay.
But you know, for the most part, she I would say don't subscribe really to anything, but she do believe. You know, she get her.
What was you doing there?
Believe. What was I doing? I was taking in.
But pause. But what was you doing there?
Fuck you in.
What the fuck I mean?
Yeah, I was taken in. Hold on. I was observing Jesus' sacrifice.
So you was taking in some Jesus.
Yeah, I was.
Freak ass religion, boy. That's what
no, that's your. That's you. But nah, I was observing. I guess I was an observant.
Damn, bro, this nigga been a secret Christian this whole time. And we just been
got me some
shitting
church
on it, bro.
Then went
I'm
Sunday.
Sorry.
And
no, you know what it is.
He went
with the
Sunday
family.
too.
You know what it is.
I was
Mario,
around my family, with my in-laws Sunday.
Mario's like what they said, the YNs be out here killing for 364 days, but then go to church on Easter.
Yeah,
that's Mario.
Yeah, get you some church. Ain't gonna hurt you to go to church with your people.
That is a black staple right there. Like going getting dressed. Like you might not go. What they call them? What they used to call them when I used to go to church? Some type of members. It's like Easter, Mother's Day, and Christmas.
And Christmas,
yeah,
New Year's, maybe.
Confused, but yeah, a shout out to everybody that's religious. But
facts.
Yeah, I ain't ever had a pink suit.
But yeah, you was getting to
We talking about two different things.
Before you went to church. You was talking about something else that happened on your days off.
When we went to
The link up.
the link up.
Yeah.
Went to main event.
Yeah, went to main event and did some bowling.
Yeah, man. The homies with their ladies and whatnot.
Who won?
Hold on. Disclaimer. I was the 7th wheel. Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody rolled over there with their significant other.
Yeah, shout out to the good homie AD and Flora. And for people who can't hear the question, the amazing questions that the good homie Danny is asking, he asked the good homie Rod, where was his girl at?
My mom is in Louisiana, and my granny is no longer with us. Either one of them. Sips
electrolyte. Yeah, man, we did have a good ass time out there at main event, man.
We did, and we did. Everybody was paired up with their bowling partners. Yeah, with they girls. I had a partner, a teenager. Shout out to Leslie.
Yeah, young Leslie, what's happening?
Yeah, she did her thing the first go round. After that, she was like, "All right,
yeah,
enough of y'all old niggas.
Boy,
enough of y'all old motherfuckers."
It must have been some niggas in there she like her. She was going shit.
Half the next frame. Half of the next frame.
No, we had a good ass time.
Yeah, he was balling by himself.
I was.
Yeah, I did. I had a really good time, man.
I think one of the dope things as far as at the age that we're at and then how long we've been friends or whatever is to be able to all be in happy and committed relationships and then, being able to go out with each other as friend groups.
Mm-hmm. As such.
Was Danny off Friday? Or did he work? I think he was at work.
Yeah, we're going to say he was.
Yeah, he's at work.
Hopefully.
So that's how come he didn't go.
Where was Ruben? Oh, Ruben was sick.
Where was Ruben?
Ruben,
why didn't you go?
He was in
the ER Friday.
He was halfway dead. What you mean?
Yeah, Ruben was sick.
Yeah, man, some niggas weak as fuck being in the ER on Friday nights. Real nigga like me would have waited till a Monday. But anyway, you ain't finna fuck up my weekend. Had a good ass time with the homies, man.
Yeah, it was real good, man. Real cool.
I had an observation about that shit though. It's like, I think my girl is pretty. Other people think my girl is pretty too. Mm-hmm. And there's this big. Next to us was this group of how can I describe these niggas? A group of unruly blacks.
No, you said it the first time.
Huh?
You said it right the first time.
I can describe these niggas. No.
That's it.
Because I'm proud to be a nigga.
Because you got black.
I'm a nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud to be that. But these niggas was some unruly blacks. I'm talking about like
made me go back. Made me go back to my truck.
Oh, you didn't get the strap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. It's sometimes I don't know if I want to call these niggas unruly because I don't know. There might be some outstanding gentlemen, but they was dirty though for sure. And when it comes to the type of niggas that I hate the dirty ones the most.
Tell them, Kevin.
But I think the funniest thing about it though was like it was this one nigga I seen like he happened to come up because we was in lane whatever, they was in this lane, so we had to kind of like share a booth or whatever.
I already know you going.
My girl was going over to grab a ball or whatever, and I seen this nigga think he was slick. Try to lean down, grab his ball, and say some shit. My girl dubbed it like a real woman should.
Hey, round of applause for real ones out there.
But just seeing shit like that, it's like, I don't know, niggas be too slick. But like,
but hold on, I don't mean stepping on your story.
Go ahead.
Was it the nigga with the ripped draws?
I had no clue. I wasn't looking at nobody's draws.
Did you see the dude with the ripped?
It was a nigga that looked like what's his name off of that little Dicky show, Dave Gator.
Gator?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, he the one that came
He
in
was
with
the first one that showed up.
He the one that came in
Gator
got
got that first.
Yeah,
so
that's why I went to the truck.
So, but my only observation from that night, and I get off of it, was that like, we all coming over there, we stepping with our ladies, and our ladies are presentable. They look good. Like, we all did well in who we chose to have children with and do our life with. You know what I'm saying? Our girls look good. Mm-hmm. Every woman they was with was fat, busted, and fucking disgusted. I can't stand no fucking disgusted ass bitch. And now your nigga over here unhappy when he see some bad bitches at the bowling alley. Niggas don't know how to contain themselves. They got a bitch built like a fucking flat screen TV.
Let me shoot my shot.
Dusty ass niggas. I hate dusty ass niggas with dusty ass bitches.
Nah, bro. But
dusty ass niggas.
But in the meantime, in between time,
That's a good observation.
They ain't even know that I was in the back with the peacemaker,
with the ham sandwich.
Yeah, with the peacemaker, just watching the crowd. Yeah, my observation, cool night, loved it. Anytime we can kick it with the fellas is always love. Mm-hmm. But first of all, like you said, Buddy came in with his little his man purse. I was like, all right, I'll see what time this is. And then another dude came in. That's the one with the ripped draws that always bending over for a ball. He's always in the way. Anytime it's my turn to bowl, he in the way.
That was my observation.
So I started bumping his ass on purpose. I started bumping him. And then toward the end, he started, getting the fuck out the way. But hey, man.
Yeah, that was my observation. It's like, damn, we is sharing this aisle and people gotta walk through.
People gotta walk
through. Get your big ass out the aisle.
And then we went late, so there wouldn't be no fuck ass kids there. And right next to us, some fuck ass kids. Bowling they lane, but after they did something stupid, now they in the way. Mm-hmm. Man, if you don't move your bitch ass out the way, nigga.
Yeah, they were doing plenty of stupid shit.
Hey, because I was about to bowl, and the little nigga walked in front of me. I had to step over his ass.
Yeah, little nigga with the blue shirt, all flowers on.
That was his first time outside the house after 10 o'clock.
And they was out there doing the most with their parents, because at that main event, like, there was a curfew in effect. So it was somebody's parents in there watching that shit and being like, you know what? I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
But one thing you always say, like, my biggest pet peeve is being inconsiderate. Like, in that tight space where it's at least 12 people in and out, moving around, hey, common courtesy.
Yeah.
Watch out. Watch what you're doing. Let people move around how they need to move around. But yeah, toward the end, I started just getting pissed off and started bumping niggas on purpose.
I definitely noticed, like, that was my whole thing. Like, damn.
And they was doing that because our girls was bad. They hoes was busted.
Eating pizza and wings and shit.
They want to be in the way and shit.
We in that mud with the motherfucking baddies. They in that motherfucker with the fatties. Come on, man. Stop fucking playing with us, man.
Moral of the story is get better bitches.
That's
then you won't have to act like that.
That's a good conclusion.
Yeah, man. Like, nah, get you a woman that you deserve, bro. Like, leave these ugly hoes alone, bro. But them niggas was probably broke, and them ugly hoes had to pay for them to go bowling and shit.
Everybody chipped in.
And they weren't even young. They was about our age. With ugly hoes. Shit crazy as hell.
City miles versus country miles.
Niggas chose that.
That's crazy.
City miles versus highway miles. you know how you only get 18 in the city, but you get about 30 on the highway? Yeah, that's us. Them niggas had city miles on them.
Fuck niggas.
But anywho.
But it was cool though. Them niggas wasn't causing no problem.
Yeah, they didn't cause no problem. They wasn't rude or nothing like that, but they was just a little
inconsiderate.
Yeah, inconsiderate in a way.
Man. Yeah, man.
Wow, yeah.
But it wasn't worth all that. So,
but real quick before we get into these topics, man, I had
good thing Quan ain't show up. He would have got a body.
You know, Quan dealing with a identity crisis. He between a YN and an unk, so he wouldn't know which way to go.
Crash out unk. That's a new one.
Yeah.
Crash out, unk.
Crash out unk.
But yeah, you know, for me,
He would have pulled you to the side, let you know. Look, make sure you take care of my kids. Hold me down. I got us. That's a joke. YouTube, Spotify, Apple.
hold on, let me go to where I'm getting.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not a witness.
I was gone.
I was outside.
I saw it about
Also
to go down.
I was outside.
They rolled the footage. Ain't this you out here doing this?
No, sir. All black people look alike.
To them, yes, they do.
But yeah, on my off days, man, you know, besides the bowling and stuff, you know, I decided to treat myself like I always tell all the men. Take some time for yourself.
Treat yourself, King.
Yeah. You know, for me, I like little Asian ladies to rub and clean up my feet.
And what else?
For you, it might be a happy ending. I mean, I'm sorry, a massage, a haircut, you know, whatever it is, you know, everybody different. But yeah, I couldn't help but to notice that why does all the little Asian ladies at this nail salon don't look like the women that's on Instagram? Like where are all the genetically modified Asian ladies at?
On Instagram, is they in the nail salon on Instagram? Ain't no. I bet it ain't even no fine ones in the nail salon on Instagram.
You want color? No, lady, I don't. Please stop disrespecting me. Just if you don't do this goddamn pedicure, put these hot rocks on my shit, and I don't want no fucking color on my toes.
And meaning too, they want to see if you gonna say yeah.
I'm gonna fuck on their head on one day. I'm like, nah, yeah. French tips.
Yeah, I'm looking for the GMO girls, and they not in there, man. Everything is old and befuddled.
Yeah, no, it ain't. We probably don't even know where to go to find what you looking for.
Shit, I guess Instagram world, man.
That's it.
Because I follow one that's I think her name Pia, P-I-A.
Mm-hmm.
She borrowed a body or something. She's like, she was made in a test tube, bro. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Any fellas look that up. I ain't gonna say it again because it's no free promo, but yeah. Check her out. Huh? Yeah. She got it.
Damn. Y'all ever seen a beautiful Asian woman in person?
In person?
Let's slide.
Yeah.
In person?
I went to school with a beautiful Asian woman.
What?
Or it was I guess, but you know, she was like from California or whatever.
High school or
High
college?
School.
High school?
Yeah.
God damn, that's crazy.
There was an Asian girl she had a beautiful face.
What about? Nah, I ain't gonna even put you in that boat like that. I ain't gonna put you in that boat, brother. I love you. Speaking of getting put in that boat,
That nigga talking about Asians in the boat. This shit is absolutely insane.
I didn't. I did not.
Crazy.
No, sir. Don't put that on. Don't put that on me. Don't put that on me. Well, he didn't get put in a boat. He got put in the Amalams. Offset.
Offset.
Damn.
Was shot during the altercation
In the ass.
in Florida.
Shot in the ass.
In Miami.
Damn.
At the casino. And this, you know, anytime some stuff like this
shots
happens.
in Miami.
Ash, ooh.
Getting ass shots in Miami.
Ooh, boy, you said something. You said
That's the
something.
one. I remember that, Ruben.
Bars.
I don't know if I can put ass on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Ass shots in Miami.
You said something, boy.
But yeah, Ruben ain't been on his phone this whole time. He just enjoying the show. Ain't wrote down shit we talked about. Nah, cool. That nigga, he sensitive about it.
He's like, I got this. I got this.
One little criticism and critique. He over there mad, want to fight me and shit, want to call me a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we all talk about each other, nigga.
Not on camera, off camera. No, we don't. No.
We all talk about each other.
No, we ain't gonna do that. That's just you, sir. That's you.
Okay.
Then what you should say is, I talk about everybody.
Well, here's the thing though. Human nature. Everybody talks about everybody. I'm just bold enough to do it in front of niggas. I don't wait till I'm alone talking to whoever, whatever I think and feel about a nigga. I'm gonna tell that nigga. But everybody talks about somebody.
That's peace.
But yeah, I just have a habit of standing in front of the niggas.
That's peace.
So then when I go talk to my girl at night, she be like, how's everything going, baby? I ain't got shit to tell her because whatever shit, I don't hold shit in there. You have to vent to my girl about.
You just said.
Because whatever I felt about a nigga, I told that nigga. Matter of fact, there's some niggas at work. I'm waiting to get their ass.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but anyway. That's so I don't even talk to my girl about it because I'm waiting for the opportunity to say what I got to say.
Yeah.
So I don't be talking to my girl in some hypotheticals like, damn, one day I'm no.
Yeah.
I'm going to. And after I do it, I tell you about it. But not until I do it though.
Yeah, I feel that.
But anyway, I'm sorry. Somebody was going somewhere.
We was talking about Offset getting shot in Hollywood.
Miami.
Hollywood, Florida.
Casino.
Yeah, it was close. But
I think it was in Miami at some Hollywood rock.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So whatever. By one of Lil Tjay's associates, right?
Yeah. Suppose, I mean, it's when stuff like this happens, you gotta let the smoke clear because the stories change from headline to headline, from person to person, from influencer to influencer. But they said he got ran out the casino because he owed money.
Yeah,
to the casino.
Yeah,
and I also heard a story that he owed Lil Tjay some money.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that's where the scuffle came in.
Yeah, I heard that he owed TJ some money from a while back, I guess, and they messed around and ran into each other. I also read, I heard about the rumor that he got rent out of the casino. Maybe he did, but he definitely had got sued for like $100K.
That Detroit casino, right?
Yeah,
I just saw that earlier.
Yeah, by another casino. Where he out here owing a whole lot of people some money, look like.
I want to read y'all something I saw from former Dallas Cowboy wide receiver Dez Bryant.
Okay.
All right.
Are
y'all ready?
It's about this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. All right. From Dez Bryant.
Dez?
Yeah. I don't ever talk about what I do or my relationship with anyone, but I'm going to give y'all a quick story between me and Offset. I beat Offset out of 8,000. He tried to take a nap on me, and I go tap him to wake him up, telling him, hey, I need the AK. His partner saw me tapping on him, and I can tell his partners wanted to jump on some bullshit. I chilled because I was by myself, completely outnumbered. So I charged it to the game. I swear to God, Offset reached out to me yesterday, and this was the day after he got shot. 3 hours before he got shot on a money play. I thought about it and said, I'm good. Then I saw the news later on and was like, damn, some people don't play about their money. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, man. And so then he has in this tweet, he took the X about it. But never mind, just went away, so fuck it. But yeah, man, those are words from Dez Bryant. I don't think that nigga's lying either.
Yeah, I seen Ebro say some shit, but Ebro kind of walked his back because he said him and Offset friends. So he apologized for what he said, but he had said that him and Offset made like a $5,000 bet on the Super Bowl, but he never, he never made good. Yeah, he Offset never made good on the bet. But Ebro went back. He didn't know people was just like piling on him because of the situation, but he kind of went back and apologized to Offset. He was saying like, nah, we really friends. Like he was like, nah, that's really my man. I ain't mean to just be out here, making it seem like I was talking shit about him during, this time where it seemed like everybody piling on. He said he thought he was just telling a cool story.
Damn, that shit crazy. Shout out to Chicago, aka Derek. I Yeah, you know, the fall off of Offset should be studied. Like, and you know, we was talking about this earlier. Like, did Cardi play that much of a role and this nigga Glow?
Cardi B.
Did she play a role in his? I don't think.
I mean,
so.
while they was together, like it wasn't all this shit going on. I mean, he.
Oh yeah. But I see what you're saying. But yeah, I think she. But so basically, she might have kept him out the way some.
Yeah, and yeah.
Or it might be a thing to where you know how during the point in time in her career, people were crediting Offset Migos for a lot of her success. Mm-hmm. But maybe with her being with Offset, like she was beneficial to his success as well. Because whatever he got going on with his money situation, shit, it's little like what 100,000. What's 100,000 to Cardi B?
Yeah, he bullshitting.
She big time.
Yeah,
she big time. I think I just seen something earlier like she got the highest grossing female rap tour. I don't think she done with that motherfucker yet. Well, she might be done. It just wrapped up, but like you know, and I think just a couple years ago, Nicki had went on tour with her Pink Friday 2 shit or whatever, or the Gag City shit. And it ran up the numbers on that, and for Cardi to surpass that as, you know, whatever. Yeah. And being a big media draw, brand deals, all that shit. Like the money was flowing in. Like she a fucking money magnet.
Yeah. And yeah, that his whole like they Fallout definitely affected his brand. He took the worst hit, of course, from the Fallout because he was always in the media with the cheating allegations and shit like that too. But something I do want to say about Offset is that the music has still been good, though. You know what I'm saying? You know, as far as the stuff that he's put out, for the most part, he never really did nothing that I thought wasn't good. But his brand has took a...
And why do y'all think that is? I got an answer, but I want to hear y'all first as far as why y'all think that is. But you get your point out first, though.
No, I was going to say shit. You know, when you hungry and broke, you make good music.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Why y'all think his brand fell off?
I would say this for me, the start of the fall off was with he was messing with old girl, his nephew or uncle or whoever.
Quavo's bits.
Yeah. That's when the fall off started for me. That's where it started. And then plus when you have Quavo and Takeoff coming together to do music.
Because
and then Takeoff is in the middle, and you know he can choose sides if he wanted to, and he did.
Yeah,
and he went with Quavo. Like that said a lot to me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The Offset been moving funny for a long time. Not just on some fucking bitches type shit. It's like
that's why I'm the meanest homie, because I agree exactly with what you said. But the way that I would word it is that Offset is a fuck nigga.
Yeah,
there's no other way around it. There's no other way around it. You owe all these niggas money. And like, just even as a man, you can't even honor your bets.
Yeah.
That part.
Just man to fucking man.
Shout out to Derek.
Man, we don't even know if Mr. Derek alive or not. That shit crazy. That nigga might be dead and gone.
Like crackheads don't die.
You can't agree or disagree, right?
Yeah, nah, I can't.
Crackheads don't die.
Cause I never know who watched this. You know, Mr. Derek might be a secret supporter, just don't know how to work a phone because he older.
Because he still got.
He might be laid up in the bed watching this with some girl like, yeah, I know them niggas. And then hear this shit come across.
Oh, they talking shit. Let me text them.
You know he got them now.
Got to hit 5 2 times.
You know
they don't even know who Mr. Derek is, man. Whoever listens, so like we just gonna keep that shit pushing.
Yeah, that's an insider.
Yeah,
that's an insider joke.
Yeah. Damn, what
was the fall off?
He said something nice about Offset's fall off. I said Offset fell off because he's a fuck nigga. What about you, Mario?
I think it started, I guess, with I think none of this would be a problem. It's not Cardi B's fault, but had he not got married, if he was gonna do that, was the fall off. Is that he got married within the industry and shit, and he got married to the popular girl, dog. Then y'all had a split. Then wait, shit. That's the part of the fall off.
So he couldn't handle being with an industry chick, so that's why he pulled his dick out.
I think he miscalculated what it meant to be in a high profile marriage.
Okay.
Yeah. He was still doing shit like, he was still doing shit like it was, it wasn't Cardi B. And I think the whole fallout with Cardi B, that's what killed this brand, in my opinion. Not really so much as the Migos fallout and shit like that. That shit wouldn't have mattered. Cardi B too popular. So yeah, getting married and then the whole shit from the fallout, that's what killed the brand. Y'all niggas go.
I don't know about that one, man.
Yeah,
I think him getting married, shit, boosted them if anything, because all the Cardi, what's the Cardi
for the
fans
time
called?
being, maybe for the time being, but how he was moving in that marriage and just like what it ended up being, like, yeah, the people, shit, took her side, and maybe rightfully so. But if you'd have just
so let's take away the marriage. If there was just this is my boo, and he was still doing the same thing, do you feel like he would still have the same type of?
Nah. But he, yeah, I don't think so. If they wouldn't have got, married, say, I don't know, maybe early in the relationship or some shit that this shit was going on or it was a known thing, then he would have been fine. He would have been with Cardi B for a little while and they would have broke up. But they got married, started a family, and had kids. She got a fan base. She got a mean-ass fan base. She, like, ain't no good shit finna come from no breakup with Cardi B.
I don't know, brother.
Especially a divorce.
From what I've seen and heard and pretty much can confirm, we all can, this nigga was obsessed with Cardi. So I think, be it boyfriend, girlfriend, married, he still was gonna crash out like he crashed out, and like shit, like feels like he's just a fuck nigga.
Yeah. Outside. No, he's not. Stefan Diggs is not doing fine. Outside. Okay, so
right. If we ain't hurting for money, Stefan Diggs is a professional athlete. That's a different topic.
Stefan Diggs out here beating on his personal shelves anyway. But allegedly. Beating on women at that. That's a woman that he did that shit to or whatever. That he didn't pay. Anyway. So if we take Cardi B out of it but you believe that's a Cardi situation, right?
Yeah, I believe like the heights you get so high, you married Cardi B.
So the stuff that go ahead, finish your statement.
I'm just saying that the like you married Cardi B, like the pinnacle of your
existence. Or
celebrity. The pinnacle of your celebrity is tied to this woman. Therefore, it has taken over the Migos brand. If you'd have did all this fuck shit as Amigos, shit would have still been good. But
part that broke the Migos up. Him doing fuck shit.
I was gonna say, yeah, but part of that is he couldn't keep his dick in his pants, so it wasn't no
against your own family.
Yeah.
So that was self-inflicted.
But I don't know. I think being with Cardi B gave him a certain stature, in my opinion, that
he had an inflated ego. He thought he was Mr.
Now I'm finna fuck
shit.
my family member's bitch because I'm with Cardi B.
Yeah.
Man,
that nigga just said, I can't believe this nigga. But I don't want to upset you.
You can't upset me because you kind of saying the same shit. But
I'm not saying the same shit at all.
I think y'all got a problem with me saying that.
But
he that relationship was too high profile for the shit that he was doing.
But you know me, I have a problem with anybody because me and Rod argue about Kanye and Kim Kardashian. I have a problem with any man saying that a woman is a downfall as a man. I got a problem with all that. I think my track record shows that. Like as a man, you supposed to be stepping how you supposed to step. A woman is not supposed to be your downfall, no matter how profile or low profile she is. But I think my track record is consistent in that. So for me, And that's why I can't necessarily say that Cardi is the reason for whatever he got going on now, because they not together and you still getting shot in the ass because you're not a man of your word. Yeah. Cardi had I think a song on her album about man of your word.
He wasn't getting shot in the ass around Cardi B.
Because she was caring and kind. And she should have shot that nigga in the ass.
And she was caring.
I mean, I'm saying that the breakup, the breakup fucked up the brand. Now he getting shot in the ass.
No. Oh, okay. No. So that's why I disagree, because I think his brand been fucked up. Because I think Ryder asked you a question if they never got together, and if he was just with the Migos, would they have been or whatever? And like, yeah, because you fucked your cousin's girl. So do you think?
I don't think that fucks the brand up. I don't think that fucks up the brand.
Nigga, the brand is the Migos, and the Migos break up because you fuck my bitch.
And music still being made, all that shit. I feel
they
like
stopped making music
after Culture 3, and the shit was for the most part.
Who's checking for Offset by himself? They are a.
And somebody died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying that the biggest deal, the biggest thing that happened is not him fucking that girl. Yeah, being in a relationship with Cardi B and fucking your cousin's girl, yes.
So
shit happened.
So if he was just fucking,
I don't think that
Instagram chick and then decided to fuck Sweetie.
Yeah, I don't think the internet and all that shit would have turned against him. I don't think the internet
when he fucked his cousin,
they didn't turn against him for that shit. No, they didn't even turn against him for that. He didn't really catch a bad rap until the Cardi B shit. Till he broke up with Cardi B, that's when his name got dragged. Niggas didn't really give a fuck about Saweetie.
I don't know. Yeah, bro. No, people was fucked up behind that.
All right, man.
There was some people fucked up behind that. Nigga, if you fuck your cousin, is it cousin or uncle or nephew?
Family member, blood relative.
Yeah, blood relative. I don't think people gave a damn.
If your blood relative, niggas you came up, grew up with, make money with, and you stick your thing.
Y'all done seen the heights of rap superstardom as a collective. Run across the world, fuck bitches together. And like all these women in the world, I want to fuck your bitch that's yours.
Yeah.
The nigga fucked up. Ain't no other way around it. Yeah, I understand that, Cardi B was the big fish in the sea and he was able to, do that or whatever, but like he got some character flaws that go past a woman.
Big ones.
Yeah.
Big ones. But anyway, shout out to Buddy, I guess. I hope whatever happened to you happened
or a
to
shot
you.
in the ass.
Yeah. And then but
go ahead.
Yeah, because then they still got, you still got the whole Lil Tjay shit.
Yeah, he ain't been charged with
You know what I'm saying?
Lil Tjay hop out the courtroom talking that mad shit, walking down them steps.
Like, don't give a fuck.
Offset.
Yeah, as Offset. He never played, called him a rat. Said that last thing he saw was Offset saying, hey, this nigga shot me.
That's crazy.
Offset going outside. I heard that nigga in that Scotty Too Hot. I ain't going outside for it. Mm-hmm. And I watch this nigga go outside every day. Ever since.
I think he coined the phrase going, either him or Takeoff coined the phrase going outside.
And I watched this nigga go outside. And then like now where I can admit you right, as far as him going outside now, it's more public because it's like you see Cardi winning on top.
Still.
Drop that dead ass weight.
Still. Two dead ass weights.
I ain't catch that one. Tell me I'm
You talking about Stephon Diggs.
He ain't dead weight. Well, he got released. Okay. Dropped 2 dead weights. And is ascending like just high in rap superstardom as a female artist or whatever, putting her name in the rap. Jersey in the rap is Cardi B. Mm-hmm. Then you got Offset, one of the members of one of the greatest, and some people believe, one of the greatest rap groups ever, or at least top 3 or 5. 8. And we just, Top who?
8, probably 8 or 10 after
8 or 10
after we get there.
All right, hold on, but before we get there, after we get
past the moment, after get a moment sometime.
Before we get there, and
I don't think they better than Bone.
Now you got.
But I didn't say top 2.
Now you got Offset in a dirty ass hospital gown outside smoking a cigarette.
Where?
That's crazy.
Going out super sad.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it did. His face looked like he might have took a little lumps too.
And that shit Cardi B filed according to Mario.
And
Break.
the good homie Danny brought some chips and dip, and we in there eating it like it's steak and shrimp. You know what I'm talking about?
Man.
Was hungry. It's been a long day.
Yes, sir.
It was right on time for me.
As much time we spent on break, they could have been a whole segment right there. We was in there drinking, eating, having a good ass. That's a nice ass vibe in this mug, man.
A whole vibe.
I got a buzz, so excuse me for whatever I say the rest of the way.
And eventually y'all gonna be able to see that, the behind the scenes.
Facts. And that shit that we did on this past Friday that we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
But to keep it in the vein of what you call them? Dirty Negroes.
Oh my God.
Pooh Shiesty, rapper from Memphis, label mate, Big 30, Pooh Shiesty's pops, and I think it's 6 other Dirty Negroes are in federal custody of been charged with kidnapping, assault on the fake Gucci Mane.
I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling with that.
Because if it was a real one, he still would gave his shit up because he was outnumbered.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if he's smart.
Yeah, he'd have did the right thing.
But shout out to the real Gucci Mane, R.I.P. But the whole situation came about. Well, just a little backstory. Pooh Shiesty just got out of jail 2 days ago.
Might as well have been
72 hours ago. No, I'm playing, but it's more like 6 months. But hey,
yeah, October, I believe.
Yeah, well, hey, you still out here doing nigger shit after 2 years, 3 years locked up?
Yeah. I got out early. It was a 5-year sentence. I think he did like 2 or 3 years, and then he was out early.
For robbing a nigga for some shoes and shit or whatever. But it's hard keeping up with Dirty Negro antics, bro. I feel like Uncle Ruckus. Like I really don't want to be Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah,
y'all dirty niggas.
It'd be hard to like, you know, you want to, you know, you cheering for the people, you know, but damn.
But yeah, the actual incident happened in January, but for whatever reasons, maybe the laws needed more time to get more information. But they just recently got these guys, took them in.
If that shit happened January 10th, what's his name? Hernandez Govan or whatever. Govan, that nigga was on the internet January 10th or 11th. Gucci. You know what happened, boy? Now, he was gloating early.
Yep.
I remember that. But go ahead, big dog. I'm sorry.
No, you
I
good.
remember you sending that to us and asking. Like,
I asked because
what
I was
is
like, did y'all hear about this?
Yeah.
Because I just seen this nigga on the internet popping this shit. I'm like, what y'all know about this? And then shit come of it until just the other day.
Just now. But I guess, you know, the people had to get their case situated and make sure they had everybody.
Let them finish telling on that
Because one thing about it, them people, they gonna make sure they gonna get everybody they can.
Yes.
It ain't gonna be just 2 Negroes. We're going all 32 of y'all.
Yeah, and you might not have nothing to do with it. Half of them they picking up. They just hope they gonna tell it.
Yeah.
They just hope they might mess around and tell shit what they know.
Hey, McDonald's just dropped this McRib. Shit fire. And I know y'all like grape juice.
It's been a minute since it's been
Grape
out.
drink. Hell yeah, got that grape drink. And you get a large fry too, nigga. But yeah, it's too many stories going on, man. It's hard to decipher shit, but the facts is Gucci Mane had a label meeting with Pooh Shiesty and all the crew that he brought, everybody that followed him. Guns was drawn. Made Gucci's
sign out,
get him signed out his contract, even though Gucci letting him know, like, hey,
this ain't how that work.
This ain't how it work, and we still need to get them folks up in here to make this right. Robbed them. Problem him with a couple of pum-pums. Well, mink-minks, not pum-pums. A couple of mink-minks. Everybody got indicted. And right now, Pooh Shiesty, as somebody that just got out of jail last week, is back in jail.
He didn't get a bond, did he?
They denied his release. They gonna keep him in jail to trial.
Yeah. A couple other people got bonds. But I seen some
Big 30 bonded out.
Yeah,
Pooh
it was stayed. Yeah, Big 30 and Pooh Shiesty's dad, they was able to bond out. As yesterday, I believe, or day before yesterday, it had been stayed until they could hear back from the people in Texas. But I mean, they said like by like noon yesterday, they should have been able to be released.
But no matter how you look at this is not how you handle business and getting out of the contract. Something that you sign as an adult, you should look into the particulars of whatever you're getting into, because you don't want shit like this to happen to you.
Yeah.
Where you feel like you have to pull up and physically remove yourself from a situation. But yeah, Pooh was out here on house arrest.
He was in Dallas on house arrest?
Yeah, I don't know if he was on house arrest or not, but I know he was in Dallas, so that's why I'm going to be careful what I say, because we live in Dallas. And that nigga don't play. That's another nigga I believe. Anytime he say something, he meant that shit. Yeah. Because that niggas throw it off.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
To not understand that there's cameras everywhere.
But he in jail now, though.
For now.
Yeah, for now. And he's probably gonna beat that case, because if Gucci is, well, we'll see. Because Gucci's entire reputation of being a street nigga that came up in Atlanta from Alabama is about, we don't talk to the feds or the police or whatever when it comes time to cooperate with this case. And if he say nothing, then shit, Pooh finna walk.
Yeah, he probably gonna walk.
Because there's no video footage
cameras,
of him actually, of him and Big 30 having the Draco out on them.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be up to the peons to hold it down.
Yeah. But at the very least, I mean, I would think if he is able to walk on this case, does that mean that he is out of his deal? Because that, to me, that means Gucci damn sure probably finna hit him with some kind of like wrongful lawsuit or something.
Oh no,
he can't hit him with no lawsuit. Not as Gucci, man.
That's not the hit I'm talking about.
That nigga's not Drake. That nigga cannot sue Pooh Shiesty. It's only.
But I mean, people been suing before Drake. People been suing before Drake in hip hop.
I don't see Gucci if it go.
They might not. Yeah, Drake ain't gonna be no
hitting
rap beef, but this is.
There will not be any hits with paper.
Let me tell you what Gucci is gonna. If this is the actual Gucci, man, let me tell you what's gonna happen. He's gonna kill that nigga. And he might not kill him himself, but it's a rap. Like they beef, whatever. He might revive Gucci Mane's rap career with him being able to rap and them being able to beef against each other. A young nigga versus an old nigga. YN versus an OG.
Actual factuals.
Yeah. So it could be good for business, but at the same time, like. Like I think I told y'all a couple months ago, I listened to Gucci Mane's book episodes, and I really liked it. Like, this nigga's bipolar and schizophrenic, and this nigga tries his hardest not to go back to the old Gucci Mane that he was, as far as why some people believe that he's a clone or whatever. So, but if he like that shit is still there. So now if that shit don't pop up, then I might lean into whatever ride and other people think as far as this nigga been a clone. But if we see that old shit come back, nigga, it's like, nah, this is him, but he just been medicated, healthy living and all that good stuff. But I do believe a situation like this is enough to make a nigga of that came up like he came up to snap back into his old self. Like, you know what? I tried not to live like this no more because it landed me in jail and brought me nothing but trouble. But you fuck nigga, I'm finna show you something.
That's a crazy conundrum to me, having to be able to say, you can't say they, you know, like, what do you got to say? Like, oh yeah, I signed it on free will, Nando. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like you telling me you about to let Pooh Shiesty walk.
Even in his book, he was saying that he had big plans for Pooh Shiesty. Yeah. But as I looked at the conversation the academics had with Govan and other shit that I seen, it's like, you know, Big Scar and Pooh Shiesty blood related. So they felt slighted because whenever Big Scar had passed away, they felt like Gucci didn't do enough to cover like the expenses of it. And then whenever he reached out to the family, it's like, hey, can I get that 1017 chain back? Oh, damn. And it wasn't the pressure to they had to pressure him to help pay for the funeral or to pay for the funeral. Yeah. So they felt like he wasn't as solid as he should have been with one of his artists. Also, what I understood is Gucci and Young Dolph, tight.
Okay.
Gucci and Yo Gotti, not tight. Right. So there was a time where it was where they said that Gucci was signing all artists out of Memphis to not drop their music because he didn't fuck with Yo Gotti that much.
That's crazy.
So it's a lot of nuance to the situation that's going on between Gucci and these niggas out of Memphis and Pooh Shiesty and Big Scar, who's passed away, rest in peace. So it's like it's a lot of shit going on.
Goddamn Gucci then one up 50 on some shit, huh? 50 just buy tickets to sell out your show so you can come out there and perform to nobody.
He go get all the orders.
He get all the orders from your city.
And then Gucci might be a real street nigga. Shit, 50 a nigga that got shot a couple of times, like, you a street nigga. But Gucci probably, like, but because of his mental health condition, it's like that nigga be spazzing the fuck out. So,
and the whole and even with that being said, even if that's why he did it for, you know, 2-3 years, really, before everybody started going to jail and, you know, like the deaths and shit, the label was doing really good too. You know, with Big Scar and Pooh Shiesty, Fujiano, they was really, you know, having some, as they would say, motion at the time. But
they had a rapper out of Dallas I like. He came up with Trap Boy Freddy a little bit, Hot Boy West. Yeah, they say all the Gucci artists either die or go to jail. Yeah, and that's true.
He's in jail. I did forget about Hot Boy West. But you know, and I think they even went as far as Arkansas too. They had somebody from Arkansas, but neither here or there. But you know, like at the time, he was doing really good, finding and signing talent. But you know, of course, Yo Gotti was doing his thing too. Though Yo Gotti was, you know, still doing his thing.
Yo Gotti.
But yeah, that I always did feel the rivalry between CMG and 1017 though. You know, that was a thing even, and that wasn't that long ago. Shit, 3 years, you know, around 3 years or so ago.
But speaking on both of those record labels, kind of being ran like gangs, you know, it was
kinda.
We're gonna leave it there.
Gangs, nigga.
We're gonna leave it there. But it was a question brought up amongst the good homies about gangs and the needs to belong to a gang, and it just brought on a lot of questions about origins of gangs, especially amongst the black community, and you know it led me down a path of like the biggest LA gangs, Bloods and Crips, everybody know, that fanned out from there. with the Crips being started by Tookie Williams, somebody from the boot,
Shreveport,
Raymond Washington, and the Bloods, Sylvester Scott, Vincent Owen, all black people that, you know, Crips were started out. The origins of gangs is that the Crips were started out to be a benefit to the community, and also kind of police the community with everything that was going on in the early 70s, right after the civil rights shit.
Yep.
You know, and then it just went left. And how everybody, I ain't gonna say everybody, how the culture of gangs has really taken on this persona that's, I don't know how to describe it. I really don't know how to describe it, but it's just crazy how everybody gravitates to the negativity of this when it started out as something positive.
Okay.
But doing a little research, you know, with these gangs starting around the 70s, you got the Vietnam War going on. You got people coming home that's hooked on drugs. Yeah. You got the government that's bringing in the drugs. You got Richard Nixon that has the war on drugs, and which was really geared toward the black community. You kind of see where and why it went from positivity in the neighborhood to negativity in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And it's very important that we all understand the reasons for starting and the reasons why it is what it is today. But for these guys to be kind of moving how they moving, and this is just me talking, you know, I've been kind of just rolling in my head with it. But for me to see where the youngins is taking this, because all of our leaders, be it civil rights or / gang related, has been taken out, killed, or either put in jail, and then you got the little misfits running around that has to be the heads of these organizations. Mm-hmm. You got the blind leading the blind. And, you know, even in the back in the day when it was a situation to where through all the negativity, hey, this is our block, this is our, you know, this is our product, this is how we make our money, there was rules to it. It's us versus you. There's no kids, no women involved, but now it's the game has changed. We talked about this before. Mm-hmm. And the shit is just out of hand. And it also led me to thinking, like, you know, how I always say, black people, we are original. We're natives to this land. How these certain people are really our chiefs. You're able to you're able to command authority and attention over people, but you don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
So now, since I'm fucked up, we all about to be fucked up.
Yeah.
And that just leads me down to, you know, this whole little Pooh Shiesty shit. Because if you can, just on him being able to command or at least have 6 to 10 people follow him on on a crash out mission, because none of this makes sense.
Right.
Like, what would your voice look like in a different light?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a good ass question, man.
That's a good question.
Really good ass question.
And if you can speak to, you know, negativity, or, you know, to getting, you know, if you can get people to follow you like that, it's something charismatic or something about you that people see worth following. I do believe that if the message was different, you know, I kind of talk about that in music as well as the stuff that we choose and the stuff that they choose for us, you know? So I do believe if people wanted the message to be positive and, you know, forward moving, then I think that could be the case. But I just don't, for some reason it just seemed like that's not what it is. So
where do you see us as a black community gravitating toward the negative of it? Because it's polar opposites, because you have the civil rights during the 60s that was all about black people. We're gonna take care of one another. We want our equal rights when we treat as equals. / gangs that started
with that mentality,
within that mentality, but it changed because of the situation. Because like I said, you got Richard Nixon, war on drugs, also started the DEA, the Alphabet Boys, Drug Enforcement Agency. Like all this was geared toward black communities. Like there's not a secret that Nixon didn't like niggas. So it's kind, for me, it's kind of like the pimp versus the preacher. Like the preacher, he can galvanize he can galvanize church people under God, but with that same rhetoric. Well, not same rhetoric,
with that same charisma, though, at the very least,
you can have you a stable. And I don't know where I'm going with this.
It's a lot to unpack.
Yeah,
it's a lot to unpack. Where I want to insert myself into this a little bit is just touching on the civil rights era and just what it means to myself, and then just for the the black community at large, and then everybody that benefits off of the labor, which is everybody, of the civil rights era. Like one of the fucked up thing about growing up in the United States school system is, like, when they talk to you about the civil rights era, they're going to tell you about Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, and that's really kind of the extent of it as far as what happened during that time. But when you get older, or you get some autonomy to look up some stuff for yourself, you'll learn about Malcolm X, and then the Nation of Islam. And then you go deeper, then you learn about the Black Panthers, and then you learn about the Black Liberation Army. And then you learn about other movements that went on during that time, during the civil rights era. And then you'll even, like, for me, it's like then you get into a space of looking at all minorities. Then you learn about the Brown Berets, as far as like the Hispanic version of the Black Panthers that was fighting for the rights of the marginalized Hispanic people during that particular time, right? So, with that being said, where I'm going with this is I've been drinking and I don't know. That's a joke. So, with that being stated, it's like, because of the school system here in the United States, sometimes it feels to me, when I dig deep into our history or culture, we don't have the civil rights era taught to us properly. Because even back then, there was division. So that's why, like, I've spoke about how I went through the book, Asada's biography or whatever, listened to her own words about what it was like being a black woman, growing up, how she grew up during that particular time, and then finding herself in the Black Panther Party, but the misogyny that existed within the party, and then how, there was just a conflict of interest in how they thought and how they should go about it. People who were just hardcore, just American blacks, only thought that freedom should be for American blacks. And then other people thought that, especially her and other people within her camp and how they saw it, they felt like oppression anywhere was oppression against all people. So that was a big issue, even amongst like more militant groups that existed during that particular time. So what I'm trying to say during that particular time is, like, whenever they teach in the American school system that the civil rights era was just a bunch of kumbaya sitting at diners, getting hosed down, attacked by dogs, but having some type of resilience while these people were very nasty and mean and all those people are gone away. It just simply wasn't true. And I think it's going to take a little bit more digging by each of us to understand the true root cause of what we got going on, and we come to 2026 with this Pooh Shiesty situation. Because it's a mentality thing that has people to where, like, you have the world eating out the palm of your hand with a song that you got with a little dirt back in blood. But because of the mentality that you have, you can't escape that because of, what your daddy was. I think his daddy nickname is Mob Boss or something like that. And then, like, when you grow up in certain situations, boxed in, you don't see the world for nothing else but what you know. And that's just a product of what education is, what influence is, what culture is. Because if you don't have enough sense, enough time to step outside of yourself to see something else, you will continue to make these terrible ass decisions that will derail your life and then fuck up generation after generation for your family. And it's a extremely unfortunate situation. And is there a way to answer or solve that? I believe knowledge is power, but it's something about knowledge where people just be like, fuck that. I'm gonna go with what I feel compared to what I can learn and know and what's logical. And there has to be a better balance between your emotions and how you feel about a situation that balances out with your knowledge about a situation. Mm-hmm. But like that's like I talk about this all the time. Duality, as far as like between your divine masculine and your divine feminine. But also there's duality between your emotion and your logic. Emotion and knowledge or logic have to have a balance with each other. It can't be all logical all the time. It can't be all emotional all the time. Mm-hmm. There has to be a beautiful dance between the two to balance out the energies of humanity. But it's something about this state that we live in now. Some people call it hell. Some people call it whatever else. That where people have a real struggle balancing out the energies that exists in all of us, because all of us have crash out energy. All of us have let's build this world up energy. But how do we have that energy? How do we balance that? Me and the good homie Rod went and did another podcast years ago. Never came out because it had some funny shit going on with the money. But during that particular episode, I fuck around and said something about like, having duality between your peacemaker and your warrior. You need both. You can't be all peacemaker. You can't be all warrior, but there's a beautiful balance between what you need to be as a person to balance out your life and then help the humanity out as a whole. But we just unbalancing this motherfucker and be wondering why shit goes the way that it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
more masculine than feminine.
Yeah, and it's, saying I would go back as far as the inception of gangs. I guess a question I wanted to ask is like, what was Chicago doing around that same time?
Around during the civil rights era?
No, with gangs, because I feel like the inception of Chicago gangs kind of lined up with California as well. Like that, a lot of that shit happened like around the same time. Imagine for similar reasons.
Yeah, imagine being in Chicago and you got I believe the Black Panther started in Oakland with Huey P. Newton from Monroe. And then, but like probably the greatest chapter of the Black Panther Party from what history remembers or from just a little bit I know is what Fred Hampton was doing in Chicago. 21 years old, and you just wanted to liberate the people. Not only did he have a Black Panther Party in Chicago, but he also started to cross lines and had the Rainbow Coalition. Yeah. So not only do we have to do it as black people, but we have to reach across to white people who see the same as Hispanic people. And now we're doing this Rainbow Coalition to come against the, as he would say when you watch his speeches, come against capitalism and racism and things of that nature. And so when you got a young, charismatic leader like that who's not out here doing any wrong,
right?
But you still kill him anyway, It's like, well, what the fuck are we doing out here? It's like, dog, we believed in this nigga. Now you done. It's like in the late 50s, maybe 1959, 8, or maybe 1960. There's a CBS documentary with the Nation of Islam, but it's called The Hate That Begot Hate. It's like some of this stuff you don't get from the black community without the original hate from the white community.
Yeah.
And that's like they want to just conveniently forget that shit. They'll never forget 9/11, but they'll forget what they did to niggas throughout the history of the United States. Yeah. And then we'll turn around and ask a black person if they feel froggy enough or comfortable enough, like, well, damn, why does this like dumbass Charlie Kirk? Rest in peace.
Fucking.
So people like him would get up here and debate with other white people or black people about, okay, why is it like this in the black community without understanding the nuance of what black people have been through in the United States? You can't tell me any other group that has been through what black people have been through in this country and still overcame.
Right.
American
Nobody
Negro.
else. Nobody else. But anyway.
The American Negro. But like you say, you had to have both. Mm-hmm. Like you had to have the male and female, the yin and yang. You had the Martin Luther Kings and the Jesse Jacksons and Al Sharptons. But then when people see that shit didn't work out, you got Malcolm.
Yeah.
And then after you see neither one of these worked out, now shit. Gangs,
yeah,
for me,
and the whole time, like these, it's like shit, and not even them working out simultaneously or not working out simultaneously. These are thoughts that people disagree on. Like the same. We all trying to be on the same boat for real, but everybody don't agree with the route. That we trying to take.
And not to interrupt you, I just want to add a little bit to what you saying that you can keep going. And when it comes to that disagreement, a lot of that shit, when you read about Cointelpro, was FBI, CIA influence. It's like, hey, even though this particular group that has a different way of going about this march or trail for freedom, they might have a different way they want to get there, but y'all are fighting for the same goal. I'm going to go over here and tell you that these people said this about you, and they plan to do this to help stoke division amongst these different groups, or even infiltrating. As if y'all watch Judas and the Black Messiah, particular movements within people. All right, go ahead, bro. I just wanted to add that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and that's for the most part. That's it. Is like I was just highlighting that. Yeah, there's within the duality. We say duality, but shit, it might be, 4 different niggas that want the same thing but think a different way, The saying goes, is more than one way to skin a cat. It may be more than 5. But, for me, when it comes to just gang culture, I do believe this government produced gang culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do believe that the inception of gangs came from people feeling like they had to protect themselves from, government, police, and each other.
Or like the original gang, the KKK.
Yeah.
And to push it a little bit.
And I was going back there too, because they got like the early 1900s. It was street gangs. Like white people was having street gangs.
And then even before that, like nigga, like we you can't just. All right, we don't got our freedom. You can't just keep fucking stepping on us. Nah, nigga, the same way y'all got together with y'all guns and whatever the fuck else, guess what we about to do?
That's what we about to do now.
But just through time, something happened to where it's like, okay, we don't necessarily protect each other or fight against them anymore. It's like, we're just going to do that shit amongst each other.
Yeah.
And to push your point a little further, with the government, like, what's more easier than... We're used to killing y'all niggas. But what's easier than to keep our hands clean and just make sure y'all keep fighting against amongst each other?
Yeah. And that was, they probably, that was probably the easiest thing ever done, honestly, is turning, two gangs against each other that really was trying to protect themselves in the first place. I kind of do want to switch gears about gang culture right quick, though. because and I want to come like more modern with it now and like what's going on in today's world. And I do believe, because it's a topic that is kind of hard to talk about sometimes, because I am not, like, I would say, like, that's not my culture, right? I am not. I feel like that's something that if you don't participate in it, it's not your culture, really. Like, you might be around it, you might see it, you might know things about it, but it's not a culture that you practice. And to me, there are places where, there are still places in America that if you are born there, then you are more than likely susceptible to, become one of gang culture or somebody to join a gang or like, it's places to where, like, no, if you born from here,
you had to assimilate to survive.
To some capacity, you can't just be out here all willy-nilly, because that puts other people in danger. Just because you are born in this place.
Yeah, it's kind of like being black, but born in like or living in an all-white space. You have to assimilate to how they operate there, because that's your environment.
Yes. And with that being said, there are a lot of places in America where that is not the case, though.
Right.
And I feel like that is something that has taken off in gang culture, which has probably been it's spread anyway. But I just think that's something where, like, it's a lot of people from a lot of places that get to go home to lights and meals and PlayStation and shit, and still
two parents.
Yeah, they still want to go outside, and shorty want to be a thug.
Shorty want to be a thug.
And I think that's something that we need to, like, as a people or as a country, honestly, need to get a hold of. Because
how?
Yeah, I think it's too late for that.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say it's too late, but it's like, because it's going to come back around and just do it on its own, really. Because the entertainment we like watching on TV, the music we like listening to, is that exact thing. And that shit is popularized. It's like people don't even know, like, it's other things that happen within the black community, because hip hop is such a big thing.
Yeah.
And especially that part of hip hop. And then we'll be the people here giving them spins and album sales because they are promoting some shit that's either extremely popular or that there's something within the dark side of our nature, because we got light and dark too. When it comes to our balancing acts,
it's relating
that really gravitates towards it. Even though we might work a 9 to 5 and don't live like that at all, it's something about that appeals to the darker side of our humanity.
Yeah.
So it's more of a human issue than a
country issue or a government issue,
than a black issue.
Okay.
Yeah, because every like, now we black, so we understand this shit like the back of our black ass hand, because we black. But with Ruben being Puerto Rican or whatever, or whoever being whatever, it's like they can point to their community and not necessarily the same as us, because we've been through different struggles as far as our ancestors and elders.
Yeah.
But when it comes to looking at the more devious or dark sides of their communities, it's like it's a whole bunch of MAGA white people out here who just watch Donald Trump say something, or have one of his somebody that represents him in a government capacity go and threaten the Pope of a Catholic church, or threaten the Catholic Church. You got a situation with them juice boys, as far as to where, okay, because it's a fucking up the bottom line of what I'm trying to do here in the United States as president for Trump.
Yeah.
It's like, now, hey, I want to have a ceasefire with the people in Iran or whatever.
Yeah.
They saying, no, nigga. We finna keep bombing Lebanon and all that shit. We don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We don't care about no world government where everybody gets along, nigga. It's supposed to be us at the top, because we are God's chosen people.
Yeah.
And we got y'all in my back pocket.
Yeah, so it's like,
by the balls.
So it's like every culture has their shit.
Yeah.
But here in the United States, to be like punching bags of the greater white culture, and not greater because they're greater, but just because of majority numbers.
Yeah.
To be they punching bags in media, which is ran by, them.
Yeah.
That's what it appears to be. But like we black for real. We black for real. So we know what's up within our community.
Yeah.
Compared to what you might see on Zeus.
Right.
Compared to what you might hear in some of the music. And compared to whatever. Like we connect with actual black people for real. One of the reasons that we got this podcast going with the good homies is so that like whenever you listen and watching this as a black person or as a person who fucks with the black community, what we talking about is that, you fuck with what we got going on because we not in this mug pretending, trying to be hard, trying to be this, trying to be that. We're just trying to live a genuine and honest truth, a balanced life. And, perfection, flaws, whatever the fuck. We not here for show.
Yeah.
Even though we trying to, put on the show.
Yeah.
But an honest show.
Right.
And that's something that's really, in my opinion, while we started this, that's lacking in media spaces. So,
Yeah. To dial it back a little bit, do you think that the youth is more easily influenced?
I would say right now, yes. Right now, it sure seems like it, and I don't know, maybe, it as times I'd want to romanticize my teen years to thinking like wasn't shit going on like it is now,
Yeah.
But for the most part, I don't think, maybe shit was just beginning then. Everything wasn't perfect. So maybe it was a beginning of some shit going on. It was here and there, but gang culture, like from when I was a teenager to now, gang culture has spread at least 2 times of what they said it spread from when the time I was 7, 8 years old to when I was a teenager.
When it was first
when it first started. Yeah, like say 90s gang
What's
culture.
your question again? About
do you think the youth are more easily influenced now?
So I would say yes.
So your answer is yes?
Yeah, my answer is yes.
Mine is no. I think human nature is human nature.
Yeah.
Because like whenever we was coming up during the crunk era, niggas was still wearing tall tees, snapping like the franchise boys, throwing elbows in the club, going that motherfucking fight. That's influence. Now they shit has become a lot more aggressive.
Yeah.
Switch is killing niggas or whatever, but we are all influenced by the hip hop music that we listen to.
That's just not our era.
Yeah. Now we were fortunate enough to come up listening to some niggas that grew up listening to soul music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So like whenever we listen to UGK or A-Ball, MJG or Outkast, whoever the fuck, they didn't grow up listening to rap music because that shit wasn't necessarily there for them in their formative years. You know what I'm saying? So like we had the benefit of listening to people who listen to quality music.
Yeah.
Now, somewhere along the lines, the message got lost in translation or whatever the fuck. But like, human nature is human nature. Everything in humanity advances except for human nature. Yeah. So I don't think the youth are more impressionable than we were because we was out there wearing fucking muumuus and Air Forces and snapping. So
yeah, and gang culture just wasn't at the forefront. Like it became more at the forefront. Like they even Snoop and them, like they had songs and shit, but it just was not like that's not what they was making music about though. Snoop might have been a crib and Tupac and them, they was doing they shit, but the music was still kind of totally different in a way. I do think it was. Yeah, they gang like I don't think I can put it. Only words I can put it in is that gang culture wasn't at the forefront of hip hop. Today it is.
What you think? I know you love to shit on young people.
I think it
because
I think that the youth is just a tad bit more influenced than what we were. Like you said, with everything you said with for the Southern founding fathers and how they grew up and what music.
What influenced them that influenced us. Because we was influenced by UGK. All of them.
But I feel like for us.
But they wasn't on no fuck shit though.
But I feel like for the youngins now, you have between the music, because we had the music, the movies. We had the movies. Now you got social media.
Yeah.
So they got more access to this lifestyle.
Also knowledge too.
Yeah.
Also knowledge
internet.
too. Also knowledge too, because you can be more accessible to fuck shit, but at the same time, depending on your mind, each person, each soul, each journey, like you can come across some shit that can like just broaden your perspective too.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, like, but go ahead.
No, I was gonna say so. Yeah, I feel like they
got different challenges.
Slightly more influenced.
Like I tell my
Easily
daughter all the
influenced.
time, as far as like my daughter's 18. Now I tell her like, it's like you can kiss, even at our age, you can kiss having a committed relationship with an 18-year-old boy goodbye. But now it's like, shit, as soon as that nigga wake up, crust out his eyes, before he brush his teeth, go take his first piss, nigga might look at his phone to see what's going on. You go on Instagram, depending on what you follow, what your algorithm set up because of what you like at 18, you can get on that motherfucker and see ass 6 o'clock in the morning before you go to school. Yeah. Like it's just a different way that the mind is being conditioned. Yeah. So I wouldn't say that they are more influenced, but I would say that they have more challenges than what we did because of, as y'all spoke on, social media.
Yeah, more challenges.
And that's how I started out this whole pod, with the television, the a vision, because they gonna paint a picture that they want you to see, and then social media that's pretty much placating to everything that you want, like you said with the porn. If you like porn, here you go, early morning, dick hard. Here's some ass.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You want sports, you want the news, whatever your algorithm has been tuned to, that's what you're gonna get off the bat. So you getting that dopamine, or whatever that shit called right off the bat. But yeah, you like how I make words up. But
you gotta train your algorithm too. Like you gotta go like shit outside the box to get your shit kind of like balanced. But that's like for a elevated mind too, though.
Yeah, ski. But to kind of land where we at, I'm just hoping that this age of Aquarius opens a lot of people's eyes, man, and we can just move past what we need to move past and move forward.
Yeah,
collectively.
Yeah,
however that may look in 2026 and beyond. Hopefully we can move on.
Nothing happens without a fight, so it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be rough, but it will get accomplished.
And then one thing. So I'm gonna end this. One thing that I've seen with the youngins is like a lot of them ain't going for the same bullshit that we went for, and then the ones that's under us went for, and then the ones that's under them. Like the youngins, I would say maybe 8 to 12 and up in that range, preteen, maybe even early teens. Like they own some totally different shit. Like they really into bringing the parents and instilled in them manners.
They swinging that shit back around.
And respect for the elders and all that. And I love it. I love to see it.
Yeah, it's definitely a generation that's not cool with the bullshit. It's that, but it always. Now that bring me back to just you saying duality too, though. Like as many niggas that's falling into the trap of gang culture and all the other shit, I do think like it's a lot of little kids and a bunch of other niggas that's really out here trying to not fall for that same shit,
Absolutely.
So for everyone, there is at least another one that's not with the bullshit and
it's just
perpetuating the lies or the stereotypes.
And then that's gonna go back to what you were saying, like for the ones that's not, I feel like the youngest that's coming up now, if you're not in that, you're not gonna be in that. But for those that has to be in that shit, then you're gonna be in it. So instead of pretending to be something that you're not, you gonna let the ones that have to live that life on a daily basis live that life. But over here,
to me, that would be a big help. That would be a big help if we could get to a space to where people realize that they don't have to make certain decisions. Like it's just as far as decision making as in the beginning, and understanding that some choices like you don't really have to make. So. And
break.
I got a question for the good homies. you know, I do what I do when I does. You know, I'm into astrology and different things as such. The occult, the mysterious, because I'm a mysterious ass nigga. If you could know the day that you die, would you want to know? Feel vehemently. I don't know if that's the word for it. I don't know if that's the right word.
Vehemently.
Yeah, there you go. Says no. Mario, if you could know the exact day, time, and place that you was gonna die, move on to the upper room. Would you want to know?
Yes. Yeah.
Why?
Why? Yeah.
And then you, before you answer why, would you want to know?
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
Okay. No. So why you want to know?
Yeah. The go on playing it out. Let's go on playing this shit out. I gonna step into it like I knew it was coming. I feel like I'd rather be. Yeah. I'd rather feel like, oh shit. Or I don't want to feel like I don't want to feel like moment. Oh shit when it do happen. So yeah, if I got a chance to know, yeah, bro, you got to about right here to get your shit together.
See, for me, it's the fucked up part because like, what if right here is like, soon?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It is
it's
what
like,
it is.
Fuck that. Hell no.
It is what it is, man.
Nah, hell no. I gotta be shocked just like everybody else if that's the case. Now, if you telling me like 97, it's like, man, fuck, hell yeah, but hell no, not soon.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I'll take the risk.
I like the element of surprise when it comes to some shit. And that is one of those things, the element of surprise is A-okay with me.
It happened.
There can't shit you can do about it. It's done.
Yeah. It's already done.
Like my best friend, man, like when he died, like, bam, it was a wrap.
Yeah. It wouldn't have helped if you could have known.
Huh?
If he could have known or if you could have known that day, I feel like it could have, maybe some things would be different. Some things, Yeah,
you wouldn't be dead, cuz.
No.
Can't stop it.
No. Yeah, you can't
stop it.
Can't stop it. It's just gonna transfer like Final Destination.
Oh, I know, like we both know he gonna die. But fuck no, I don't want to know that shit. Hell no.
Yeah.
Fuck no. Hell no.
I don't want to go too far. I liken it to like I would say like I've seen people be sick and die. I do think like if somebody is sick and die versus if somebody just die suddenly, a lot of the times knowing that day is coming helps more than just like.
All right. Okay, with that caveat, I can see that. Like, if I'm gonna be sick for a while, hey, go ahead, Dr. Kevorkian me and get me up out of here. Or if I need to take matters into my own hands,
you ain't finna sit around. I understand that.
No, nigga, no. Like, especially with the ego and pride that I have, I don't want nobody else wiping my ass and me drooling and shit. Nah, bro. So. If that's the ending for me, and I know in week 26 I'm shutting down. Yeah, week 25, it's up, nigga.
Assisted suicide, this motherfucker.
That's what I want.
No, sir.
Okay, so well, I might have to change might have to change my answer with that caveat.
Yeah, you tell me I'm not about to. I'm not crazy enough to put like a date or something on it, so I don't just really want to jinx myself. But if you give me a date, it's definitely some shit that I'm gonna do different. Say such and such time from here to there. That I'm probably gonna be trying to, do some shit different.
Like what?
cheat on my wife. No, I'm playing.
I was just gonna buy up some furniture. Hey, I was just talking about buying up some furniture and a goddamn car that I can't afford.
Yeah, Mario gonna go buy a yacht in this motherfucker.
Them shit still going back after that loan can't be whatever, nigga. It don't matter if it's your name or not.
Charge this shit off.
Yeah, they can have that shit back after I'm dead. I don't give a damn.
What about your family? They used to driving a luxury car.
And that shit crazy too, nigga. Like,
oh, insurance. But think about my boy, life insurance. They said, I know what day I'm going. Don't worry about nothing, baby. Don't worry about nothing. Matter of fact, don't even pay that shit right now.
Go get you a new nigga.
Yeah, let's live high off the hog right now. Cause man, take that up out my expensive. Then by we get closed in, we need to buckle down, get these policies right.
Get you a new nigga. But after I go.
Whoa. So hell
no. We ain't gonna try down that road.
Hell no. We going down. We going down. In the unfortunate event of somebody's untimely demise, is it okay for your girl to go get somebody new? And how soon after you go to the great beyond can she get somebody new?
I'm gonna tell you like this: if your girl go get something, fuck that nigga.
Yeah,
I don't fool with him. Your
man.
girl, hey, something happened to you, your girl go get somebody new. I don't fuck with him. I don't.
Obviously not, because you know my girl through me. But yeah, but that's a strange situation, because it's like, you know, with my best friend when he passed away, you know, because of certain things, like it's. Damn, John passing away. Funny,
bro,
y'all?
no, it's not, bro. It's not.
What's funny? My nigga, my dog got hit by a car and on the Katy freeway in Houston, and they didn't find who hit him, and he died.
It's not,
and that's funny to y'all.
That's bullshit. They ain't find who did it on the cool.
Nah,
because they can find they got cameras.
Wait. No.
I want to know why these niggas laughing.
No, we're not going down that road.
Why these niggas laughing?
Just Danny just.
But why these niggas laughing?
Danny just pointed some shit out.
About what?
About not that. Yeah, not that.
Okay, what you pointing some shit out about? Tell me.
Yeah, later.
No. I want to know now. He put in the group chat.
No. About what the trees do, man. What the trees do. All right.
They got that Gucci man style with the veneers and all. They ain't got no veneers.
About what the trees do, man. But hey, let's go ahead and get off of that. Damn, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
You know what? I do like this shit though, because I know my partner's just smiling down from imaginary heaven, like, damn, my nigga remember me.
Imaginary heaven.
Hey.
And we did it, fellas. Another episode in the books. Book 'em, Dano.
Book 'em, Dano.
Speaking of booking, you in jail, nigga? No, okay. You know how we do. It's the end of the show. Final thoughts, fellas.
Free the genius.
Stay active. The weather's good. Get out.
Yeah, get outside, get some of the sun. My melanin people. You know what I say? Always give love, spread love, blessings and praises to the ancestors. We love y'all. It's the homies. We out, bitch. Hey, I got a place in
It's the place by my job,
in
bro.
Fort Worth off of 183.
And
what is this 820? It's Texas barbecue or some shit. I got potato from there.
feels pressure. Potato King.
He is.
Okay.
I'm a glutton for potatoes.
Fuck, what we talking about?
If you want my booty hole, buy me a baked potato.
What
Anthony Davis.
So new
Potato ain't weird like that. Come on, man. Taters ain't that good. Ain't no way Tater's really out here like that.
Hey, Kanye or no, lost footage. Lost footage. Anthony Davis
crazy.
or Kanye
That's crazy.
or Jake Paul. I say the only time I've seen him fucked up, nigga, we had a long night. I forgot what pod it was, and this nigga had to take a nap here.
Yeah.
He had to take a little 15, and then he dipped out.
Yeah, no.
I done got towed up at some of Adrian parties, though.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. I done got fucked up.
That night y'all made Lux, probably.
No, the nights.
The nacho night?
No.
The nacho night, I was fucked up.
The nights S with an S on it that he forget that he married.
Oh man. So Danny, while we at it. So I forgot about this, and I was there for that. But one night we was at AD house for a party or whatever, fight party or whatever. They remind me of a story where it was some little young hot thing in that bitch. Had some nachos. And the girl was pretty. I don't know where she at now, what she look like now. But like, I don't know. I guess Mario say something to the effect of like, nachos look good as hell. And so
everybody.
Probably. No. But homegirl proceeds to now like, oh, they over there. She's like, you know what? From my plate, let me scoop you some cheese and whatever else and feed you a nacho in your mouth. Why this nigga's wife was at the same fucking party?
But
his wife came around the corner and saw the shit.
Yeah. How the story was told by his wife was in the middle of him being served like Prince Hakeem.
The royal penis is clean, your highness.
The wife comes around the corner and sees this shit with mid mouth open. With mid mouth open, ready for the chip to be inserted.
Yeah,
here comes the airplane.
I fucked up that day.
Here comes the airplane.
That's how much we used to drink, dog. Cause like I remember
and I was
that party.
Too. I ain't wanted nothing from that girl but a nacho.